What's good? This is Up and Ready Radio, www.prolific.com, All Eyes Management, All Time Promotions, and we got an exclusive right here. I got this artist. We a big advocate here for the underground artists trying to make they come up in hip hop. It's a big time movement about to happen, courtesy of yours truly, the Hookhead General Roy Sevens, and right here on the line, no different than any other week we do it. We got our man Jay Mula from Staten Island. What's going on, sir?
Okay, what's good, man? What's going on, homie?
What's going on, man? First of all, thanks for doing this. I know you're probably in the studio right about now, taking care of your business, getting on some new tracks. But thanks for taking some time. Yeah, thanks for taking some time out for us one time, man.
No problem, man. No problem. Okay, thanks for the opportunity, man.
All right. For those of you. We got some people who don't know, being that you are from the underground. So tell us a little bit about your work, what you've been doing, how you gotten to this point. So let's hear about some of the things you've been doing, man.
All right, well, I'm 19, like you said, I'm from Staten Island, New York. My stage name is Mula. I've been doing this for about 2 years now. Just making music, writing, recording. I grew up in pop, electric. But I'm originally a hip hop artist. You feel me? R&B, whatever it is. But I write music. I make music. Is what I do all day, all night. I manage myself. Make my shows. I book my shows. I book the studio time. I book my interviews. I do everything on my own. You know what I'm saying? So this is really what I do. I make music. I just want people to enjoy it and relate to it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. We're gonna start this off. Because we try to move forward, make sure we got our own business going. But we want to get to the start of how it all began, man. So my brown sugar question for you is, when did you first fall in love with hip hop?
I would definitely say when I started writing, like 2 years ago. I say like 08, not 09, but I started writing then. And I don't know, everybody was playing sports. I played sports, but not to the point where I was great at it, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't really know what I was good at, what I really liked to do that I really was good at. So, at one point I didn't like the music that people was making. So I started making my own music, and that's when it just all started, and I couldn't stop. And I even thought about stopping, and I can't, you know what I'm saying? So this is what I do,
Absolutely. All right, so what about what you've been hearing on the radio that really got you into saying, okay, I'm getting so sick of hearing what's on the radio. What about what's going on the radio these days and what's going on with hip hop made you say, okay, let me change something?
At that point, hip hop was completely dead to me. You feel me? But right now, it's not in the same stage. I believe that hip hop, the genre hip hop, is more open to music now. Where different views of life is coming in the music, different sounds, different, So I believe it's getting better now. But at that point, I just didn't like what I was hearing at all. Like everybody just pretty much just copying the next man. Now it's everybody. You got the Big Sean's, the Jay-Z's, the Fabulous, even the younger guys like Drake. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's just pitching in and doing their own thing, and I respect it. I respect what everybody's doing right now. It's hard, man.
It must be a grind being an independent artist that books this, that manages yourself, you promote yourself, you've been booking yourself for your own interviews, you've been booking yourself for shows. What is it about? Tell us what's the biggest part of being a grinder, doing it all for yourself.
Well, you lot all people should know, Hookhead, man. You want to get something done, you got to get it done on your own. That something go wrong, I have to blame anybody. You know what I'm saying? So I just do what I have to do for myself. So when everything comes in, it's all for me because I worked hard. You know what I'm saying? I worked hard to get what I want. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way I'll be able to get it.
Okay, and I actually do because me being able to go out here and do what I do. I've been always wanted to be in the hip hop, being a radio personality. So I understand your struggle, man, because if there ain't no doors open, then you got to open them yourself. And
exactly.
I'm just glad that I had some people in my corner that was able to give me a chance, as as I'm sure you would be in the future. You know, as I'm going into my next question, you start to look around, you start to look at these different cliques. You see the Young Money clique, you see the Maybach Music clique, you see the G Units, you see Rock Nation. If you could design to one group right now to just explode,
Rock Nation.
Rock Nation,
Rock Nation, hands down.
hands down. Okay, what about Rock Nation that really gets you to just not even think about it? Okay, sign the name.
Um, Actually, I would actually like to be an independent artist throughout my whole career. I don't really want to get signed to a major label. But if I had to choose, even though I respect Young Money and all those crews doing their thing, if I had to choose, I'm gonna choose Rock Nation because it's Jay Z. Jay Z was talking about J Cole the other day, and he stated that he understands that a star has to be molded. Nobody comes in the game great. You know what I'm saying? And that's what these labels are expecting. You know what I'm saying? They want you to be great from day one. It doesn't work like that. You work up to be this person. You feel me? So that's. But if I had to choose between Rock Nation or any other group, it would definitely be Rock Nation, hands down. But
Absolutely.
I would rather be independent though.
No problem. No, no. I mean, no sense of not doing it all for yourself because it's obviously making wonders of things happening for you. I mean, Twitter's been following you. For those of y'all who want to follow him in the future, there's a name is at my life as Mula. As if I ain't got to make sure I ain't correcting myself. That's the correct Twitter.
Yeah, that's it. My life as Mula. I follow you, y'all.
All right, cool. All right, describe if there is any change the game as you started and the game as you're continuing. What do you see as the state of hip hop these days? That's really got you excited as to continue your work as an independent artist.
Oh yeah, because now you could definitely just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? You could definitely just be yourself. You don't have to be what everybody expects you to be. And now that's what hip hop is. More than anything, more than you selling your music, you have to sell yourself. So not only do you have to make music, you have to have it like an alluring, aura about yourself, like the person that you are. You have to lure people to you so they can like love you. So that's why I just be myself. I make the music that I make because of myself, and I enjoy making it. Like I don't really make music so people could hear it and like it. I make music because that's the music I wanted to make that made me happy, release some type of emotion as I was writing it. So yeah, I just want. That's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to get the buzz out there. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, man. The buzz is what's most important because you don't want to be the tree that falls in the forest and nobody hears it. You actually want somebody to hear it and why you heard it.
Hookhead, if I could make it that far by myself, there's no reason for me to sign into anybody. You know what I'm saying? I can do all of this by myself now. I'm pretty sure I can do it by myself in the future. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to stay independent right now and all that. But I'm open-minded. I'm open. Like,
Now, as I said before, you're from Staten Island. There's been from Wu Tang to just about you. What is maybe I'm not doing a whole lot of research, and maybe a lot of people need to understand what Staten Island is about. So maybe you can help me and help our listeners know what they're missing out of Staten Island. What's going on out in Staten Island that helps bring your flavor to what it is, and and if so, what what do you hope to do for Staten Island? Because I know that borough has been missing in hip hop for a very long time.
that's exactly what happened, Hookhead. I know what happened. I mean, as far as my knowledge, I mean, Staten Island just missing the exposure. You know what I'm saying? We just missing the exposure. Like, you don't see artists come through here and come to the clubs and perform and do none of that over here. So Staten Island's just out of the loop, and nobody nobody thinks there's anything over here. But if you see people getting scouted from basketball, because we're big on sports over here, you know what I'm saying? But we got the same thing in the artists. We have hoods on Staten Island. We have artists. We have musicians. We have all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just the exposure that we need. But Island is just to make it big, like make a big name, just as Wu-Tang did. You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang put Staten Island on the map for a lifetime. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to bring the people here, make them understand that this is a bigger place than it might seem. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things going on.
Absolutely, because I always known Staten Island to be the underdog of the boroughs. Because everybody will talk about Queens, everybody will talk about Brooklyn, everybody will talk about the Bronx, everybody will talk about Harlem and what's going on in Manhattan. But this spot right here, Staten Island, there's a whole bunch of talent, and it could start with you if that'll be your main impact, or if there's more to what's going on with what you're willing to land on Earth as far as your most impressive impact going on 5 years from now. And what is that? I'd like to know from you. What do you hope to accomplish in 5 years, 10 years from now, as far as Jay Mula goes?
Oh wow. Well, I want to do a lot more than music. Like that's another reason why I want to do music, because it's just another gateway to different opportunities in life. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know if you heard, but 50 Cent he just started some kind of he started doing some 5-hour energy drinks, and all the profits go to Africa, and he's gonna feed 1 billion children, some shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's basically what I'm be trying to do. I'm trying to help the people. I want to put a message out there to people and help make the world a better place. You know what I'm saying? I like being where I'm from and the shit that I did. That made me grow up and think. Like now I'm growing up. I'm only 19 years old. So I'm in the process of growing up, and I'm seeing things and that I didn't see. So I want to help. I want to spread that word and help make the world a better place. You feel me? As far as Staten Island, help the children, do everything I need to do for the hood, man. Give back like you gave to me.
And do you and that's the most a genuine quality that some celebrities will do, as far as where they came from, them going back to the hood, and making sure that everything is all right, and that sort of mode. And that's rare, and it is getting to the point where somebody like Russell Simmons will try to help people in his city, but now people are looking at him sideways, and nobody knows why. So I start to see Jay Mula, an artist like Jay Mula, hopefully in the future, giving back to the youth as far as education is concerned, as far as athletics go, as far as making more talent.
Yeah, definitely, man. I don't just do this for myself. I'm putting on for my people. I'm putting on for everybody. I know I'm putting on for everybody who ever, counted on me to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't understand that life is short. You know what I'm saying? When we were younger in school, our teachers would tell us like, yo, you can do whatever you want in life. Life is yours. Grab it by the horns and do what you got to do. I never believed that. But now, like I told you, Hookhead, man, I'm getting older, and I see all of that. It was all true. You can do whatever you want.
All right, 19-year-old, you're getting older. What? You got an old soul, I can tell.
Everybody tell me that, man. I sit back and I listen more than I talk, man. So one day I'll have enough to talk about, so I can share with people.
All right, this is your promotion time. I'm gonna let you go ahead and tell everybody what's going on with you. Anybody you want to shout out, anybody you want to talk. Make sure everybody knows you out here. What you're about to do next. This is your time, man. Go ahead and get your sign on.
Alright, next up, I got coming on my second mixtape. It's called Familiar Stranger. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a date on it yet, but it's coming soon. Everybody, stay tuned. That's coming out soon. I want to give a shout out to Loyalty is Everything, LIE. You already know. Staten Island, South Beach Projects, Chelsea Houses. What's up, man? Everything is everything, man. 718 New York. You smell me?
Absolutely. We're about to get into that track just as soon as this is over. So what I'm gonna do is say goodbye to you, and I'm gonna say God bless you, and I wish you all the more success, man. I mean, I'm excited even knowing that Staten Island has perhaps its catalyst as I'm speaking to right here.
You already know, okay, man. I appreciate it, man. Good looking for the opportunity. We definitely gonna get up soon, man. We gonna chop it up again soon.
Absolutely, we will speak in the near future. Thanks for calling, man.